This video will go over how to complete the week 1 journal. When you go to do the journal, you're going to see on your screen something that looks like what you're seeing on mine right now. You're going to link to the journal right here. So I'm going to click there as though I'm doing the assignment as well. I'm going to leave and go to a Google Doc. Now, once I've opened up this Google Doc, it's something that I can go and file, make a copy of to do editing work in here. This isn't set for you to edit it, so you will need to make your own copy of it to type inside of it. I'm in my account, so it will let me edit it. So what I'll show you is that I have all the instructions in here that you will need. You will be storing your journal in your Google Drive. There's a chance that when you're working on this, I may not have the Google Drive folders set up while I'm waiting for the link, not the link, the roles, sorry, the roster of my students for this class to finish and stabilize. So just make sure you know where it is. And then once I get the Google Drive set up, you will be able to put your work inside of it. One of the things that makes the journal a lot easier to read is if you type in a different font or color than where I type in here. And you'll see that I have this little fill in symbol for where you type your answers here. It really does help to see the contrast here. I have some simple questions to get a sense of what your background is as far as English goes. When you're going down through the document, I ask you a few things you've learned from orientation materials, how it went with the various apps for the course. And then when you move down into the next section, section number 2, there are some short answers that you fill out. The answers that you do in this section are leading towards the first paper in the course already. So when you get into this section, you are getting a little bit of a preview of what your first paper is going to be. You're going to be writing your first paper about a very strong belief that you have. So now is a good time to go ahead and get thinking about what your beliefs are that you might want to write about. When you come down into section number 3 of the journal, your prompt is something I'm asking you to answer in a paragraph of 5 to 7 sentences. Use examples. I think if you read through all the various things that I have here in the prompt, it should be pretty easy about coming up with things to put here. And maybe you could even write about something you believe in already if you want to start playing around with ideas for that first paper I mentioned. I will post the instructions for the first paper after our orientation module ends. As I've said in other places in the materials that you see here on Canvas, I post assignments before noon on Saturdays. So that's an overview of what this journal is. Once you're done with the journal, you go back into Canvas and you will share your work here. So let's say this is your copy of the journal. You're going to want to go to File and Share with Others, or you could use the Share button in the upper right-hand corner. You can see I've actually shared this document with somebody else, another instructor at ODU. You could just do anyone with the link right here, or you could do Old Dominion University. I'm the only person who's going to see it because you're going to post it on Canvas. But if you switch over to ODU and you copy the link, then when you come back into Canvas over here, you can just choose web URL and paste the link right there. If you're new to Google Drive and Google Documents and you're uncomfortable with it, you can go to Journal, go to File, and download it as a Word document and work inside of Microsoft Word. To me, this is actually more complicated, but it's something that while you're learning the different apps for the class in the first week, I'll be okay with this because I'm mostly interested right now in everybody getting their work done. So if you do end up downloading it as a Word document, this is how it'll open up in Microsoft Word. And in that case, you will upload your Word document using this upload button here. And then you'll drag or choose a file to upload from your computer like this. And that is how you do and submit your first journal assignment for this class. Thanks for watching.